The Brazilian international team have a fantastic squad with some great players and a fantastic system, but along with that, they have a very iconic and very top quality manager in the Brazilian national team coach Tite, who is a very good coach, but is being rumored to be heading down and stepping down after the World Cup in November and December of 2022. This would leave the Brazilian international job with a vacancy and a hole and a big gap, with a huge loss of Tite. But there's being a man being rumored, as you would be assuming, to a massive job with the Brazilian national side. And that man is Pep Guardiola. Pep Guardiola has been rumored to be leaving Manchester City once his contract runs down next summer. And this lines up perfectly with the Brazilian national team job that's going to be rumored to be vacant and available for a coach to be taking. And Pep Guardiola has said multiple times that he is ready to move on once his contract is over with Manchester City. He has talked quite often and very frequently in the press, in the public, talking about how he needs some time off and how he would like to move into international football next. And really, this is the next step for him. And one of the biggest journalists and biggest outlets out there in the world of football, in Marca, a Spanish outlet, Tier 1 outlet, has come out today saying the Brazilian national team are ready to offer Pep Guardiola a huge salary to become their next manager when the Spaniard's contract at Manchester City expires next year. And that is huge because, like I said, he's ready to move on. He's been talking to the media, and in the past, he has said some very interesting things, such as he said this to a outlet out of Brazil. He said, the next step will be a national team. Yes, if there's a chance. Guardiola also goes on to say, I must have a break after 7 years with City. I need to stop to watch, learn from other players, and maybe that is the road I will take, the national team route. And really, like I said, Manchester City with Guardiola has won literally everything you can win. He's won the FA Cup, he's won the Carabao Cup and the League Cup, and he's won the Premier League. Only thing he hasn't won is the Champions League, which he might win coming up this season. But Guardiola is one of the best managers in world football, and when a guy like that comes knocking around or is available, you have to go for it. And Brazil looks like they're extremely pushing to try to land Pep Guardiola. It is also rumored out there by the Express that there is a contract on the table for the Brazilian international job right now to Guardiola, that he can step in and take it once Tite does step down. But it also is very interesting to see if Tite is going to step down. It is also very much rumored, and Guardiola wants to take a break, but he also hints at there being an international job that he wants to take as well. And I think that'd be the perfect job for Pep Guardiola to take next, because he's not constantly managing. He's not out there week in and week out. He has quite long breaks, and he's working with a set amount of players for a certain amount of time. I think he'd really enjoy it. I think that's a perfect job for a guy like Pep Guardiola. You look at this Brazilian team, they're in a great spot. They have a mix of very good, experienced, talented, top-end players, and also a very young, great group of players coming through. You have the likes of Eder Militao, a fantastic young center back at Real Madrid, only 24 years of age, playing alongside Marquinhos and some other good center backs, with a very good and very fast and powerful forward line with the likes of Richarlison, the likes of, you got Vinicius Jr., Rodrigo, Antony, a very good front line. And I think this team would be very good and very molded to a Pep Guardiola style. Of course, very good defensive midfielders in Fabinho, and this would be a fun team to watch with Pep Guardiola. Ultimately, I think seeing Pep Guardiola in international football would be so much fun, and this is the perfect team I'd like to see him with, is Brazil. Because Brazil and South America alone haven't won a World Cup in so long. It has been so European heavy for winning World Cups in the past. And South America is known for football and cultures, football heritage, and Brazil are one of those unbelievable nations that we really associate with the game, and the World Cup especially, with how many times they've won it. And I think Pep Guardiola could be the guy to bring back a World Cup to South America and Brazil. If I had to put my name down, my money down on a certain manager to do it, it would be Pep Guardiola. And I think him coming to international football would be unbelievable. We know in tournament football, he is fantastic with Manchester City getting him so many finals. Yes, he hasn't won it, but he's won so many other titles. And in the tournament fashion, like the FA Cup, like the League Cup. Yes, the World Cup is much harder, but it is still a tournament fashion. And I think Pep Guardiola is very good in a tournament. And I think with his managerial skills and the way the Brazilian national side is already set up with all these brilliant players, I think this is the perfect route for Pep Guardiola to go. A very good side, and I think if he can restore that country to a World Cup, or to even South America to a World Cup, it would truly change the landscape of football as we know it, especially with how Europe is dominating the World Cups lately and dominance in world football. But Brazil have an amazing team and a talented side right now, with talks going on that Pep Guardiola could be the next Brazilian international manager. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comments. Do you think Pep Guardiola should become the next Brazilian manager, or where would you like to see him go in the international game if it's not Brazil? Make sure to drop a comment down below. Hit that like button, it really helps you out in the algorithm, and make sure to hit a sub in the channel. And I really appreciate all the positivity and all the subs coming in the channel. It means the world to me, guys, and it's really fun to interact with you guys and talk to you in the comments. Make sure to hit that sub button, and I'll see you guys for the next one. Peace.